This 2,300-mile winter storm that is expected to impact about 235 million people nationwide across 40 states. We're talking potential historic storm there, expected to deliver snow, ice, extreme cold, all of it. And several states have already issued states of emergency. Right now, I do want to bring in Jane Minar, meteorologist over at Fox Weather, to help break down what to expect. And Jane, I don't even know where to start at this point because this is such a huge storm.
It is. It's historic in its size and its impact and how many people are going to be hunkered in as we go through this weekend. This all begins in the plains tonight. We have ice, we have snow, Texas, up to the I-70 corridor in Kansas, Missouri, where we are expecting to see the threat for, ice accumulations, snow that could eventually amount to upwards of a foot. We could see, by the way, sprawling storm. You mentioned over 2,300 miles. We could see more than a foot of snow in 10 plus states. So let's get you through this, storm by storm. I mean, Josh, these alerts continue to expand, and I can't remember the last time that we had from Boston to Charlotte to Atlanta, all of our major cities on the East Coast under a winter storm alert. And these watches will be upgraded to warnings as we go through tonight.
And of course, as we kind of watch all of this play out here, there are a lot of questions. And one thing that a lot of people don't know, and I did kind of want to ask you about, when you're talking about a storm like this, or really any intense winter weather, a degree or two can really make a huge difference as to what folks see out there.
Normally I would say yes, but in this case, the air is so cold because of the polar vortex. Now, our polar vortex, it's stretched, meaning we have this intrusion of really Arctic air from the northern border to the I-10 corridor. And so in this case, because the air is so cold and so well below freezing, we are expecting to see widespread impacts of ice and snow. Now, where it might matter by a couple of degrees would be on the far southern fringes of this. So we're eyeing up the I-20 corridor from, say, Mississippi over to the East Coast, Atlanta, Augusta, Columbia, South Carolina, Birmingham. You can see Birmingham is actually not under a winter weather alert. And that's when you talk about this warm nose of air that's going to come up from the south. And this is what brings us the opportunity of the transition of some pretty significant icing. So that's why we have these expanded ice storm warnings. This is a really big deal because when you talk about the impacts, snow, ice, extreme cold, ice is what brings power outages. Ice is what brings damage to